Today I want to talk to you about female orgasms. Did you know that women can have over 9 different types of orgasms? A lot of times we just focus on the clitoral orgasms, or we're striving to have a G-spot orgasm, and some are aware of the cervical orgasms that can be had, but they're not aware of over the 9 different types of orgasms that you can have. My Female Orgasm Masterclass goes over each one of those 9 different types, and you can learn more about that class. I have it on a recording that you can download immediately and begin watching, and just that's going to be in the comments below. But I want to go even deeper into this right now on another level. 1, your largest sex organ is your brain. So to enhance your ability to have orgasms in both males and females, having a meditation practice really enhances your pleasure, your orgasms, intimacy, and sex. With meditation, 1, you're able to have a better connection within your body and have a deeper mind-body connection. You're able to connect more deeply with your partner and have more presence, creating more intimacy. And so often, females are very intuitive. So often we can tell when our lovers are trying to distract themselves with other things, or they're distracted by the stressors of the day, or the long laundry list of things to do, or the dirty laundry in the corner. All these different things can distract us. And we just feel like our partners, or sometimes we can be going through the motions of sex without really having a deep connection with our partners. So for females, that often feels as if the male is actually masturbating inside of our body. And that can become very frustrating. And so often males will wonder why their female partners don't want to have sex with them, or they aren't having the desire. But we have a high sex drive. We have a desire for amazing sex. We want to experience a lot of orgasms and pleasure, but often we can tell when a man is distracted and not fully present or connecting with us on a deep level. So we enjoy the intimacy, we enjoy the connection, and we're very intuitive, and we can tell when you're kind of going through the motions, or you just are focused more on your pleasure, or you're being very performance based, like you've seen a lot of things in porn and you're trying to duplicate that. But I also want to let you know that porn is just an illusion and a fantasy. I'm actually good friends with a porn star that she's been in the porn industry for 20 years. She's been in the Hall of Fame. And when I talked to her about sex and porn, she just would refer to her job when she would go to work, not that she was having sex with other men. She referred to it as cardio with penetration. Even when she's having sex with her partner, she doesn't want to have sex like what you're seeing in the porn. So that's just an actress acting. But unfortunately, a lot of men and women, we can look at porn and we're thinking that that's the things, like those things that are happening there are going to be what helps women have a lot of pleasure. And it's not, it's just acting. And porn actually dumbs you down towards what you're truly able to experience in sex. So it limits you. But so often we get into sex being more performance based. So with the goal of like having an orgasm, or the goal of something we've seen, or getting it caught up in these different positions, right? And so we get more in the performance, and we lose sight of the connection, and we lose sight of the true power that can be shared in intimate experiences. And it doesn't always have to end in orgasm. It can be intimacy, pleasure, connection. And so often we can have sex with someone and drop all our clothes and be naked with them, but can we truly be naked and vulnerable? And can we truly share our truth? So often we'll have sex, but we close our eyes. Eye gazing is a powerful practice in Tantra because it increases intimacy. Into me you see. We can have sex, but intimacy can be very edgy for us. We can have sex with a partner and do all these positions, but to hold eye contact and gaze in our lover's eyes can make us really uncomfortable. I mean, try it sometime and just see. A lot of times we'll look away, or we feel embarrassed. Another thing is we're not always comfortable telling our lovers what our true desires are, or explaining to them what really feels good for us, expressing what it is that we want, maybe what our fantasies are, or even just communicating something as simple as what feels good to us in the act of having sex. Or if they're doing something that doesn't feel good to us, maybe we aren't comfortable letting them know because we don't want to hurt their feelings. But it's really important that we communicate honestly and openly with our partners so that they can understand how our bodies experience pleasure, and also that develops, trust within us that we're able to have this communication with someone else. When we fake orgasms, we're being not true to ourselves or to the people that we're with. Also, when you fake an orgasm, you're training your partner to repeat things that don't feel pleasurable for you. Because in their mind, they're going to make a mental note of that and be like, wow, that brought my partner an orgasm. So I want to repeat that next time because they really seem to enjoy that. You don't want to give mixed signals like that. So communicating what your true desires are is really important. And just even saying, even moaning, if it's challenging at first, just moan or just say yes or, oh, that feels so good. Just little things like that to communicate with your partner what it is that feels good for you. And this increased communication will really enhance your lovemaking. Another thing is just breathing deeply. Just even breathing deeply with your partner and matching the deep breathing enhances the intensity of your orgasms and your turn on. It'll increase that desire, that arousal energy. Think of the desire that you have within your body when you're about to have an orgasm. Imagine it, liken it to like the candle with a flame. And that flame, it needs oxygen. And if we cover the candle with something and we snuff out the oxygen, then the flame disappears, it goes away. So the same is true with our bodies and with our orgasms and our pleasure. A lot of times, right when we're on the verge of having an intense orgasm, we can constrict up and hold our breath. And then we're not quite sure. We just do this subconsciously without awareness. And then all of a sudden the orgasm escapes us and we're like, where did it go? I was just really about to feel an amazing orgasm. It was right there. And now it's just disappeared. So especially one thing males can do for their female partners is just remind them especially when you can tell their arousal is starting to peak and they seem as if they're giving other cues, physical cues that they're about to have an orgasm. Encourage them to breathe deeply. You can even say something sexy in their ear and say, just breathe or match my breath, follow my breath. And that's really a beautiful practice and it will intensify the orgasms. So for males also, whenever you're feeling orgasmic, and females, feel the orgasm to have like more of a full body orgasm. Don't just let the orgasmic energy and the orgasm just stay stuck in your genital area. You want to breathe that up all through your body. And just imagine like from your pussy or your cock all the way to the top of your head that you're pulling that energy up. In tantric terms, penis is known as the lingam. And for pussy, that is referred to as the yoni in Sanskrit terms. So just so you know the other terminology for that. And those are very beautiful words and they have a deep, deep meaning. And I'll be sharing more of that in some of my other videos, but just to let you know. But breath work, breathing helps you to bring that pleasure all through your body. It's really powerful. So try these practices with your lover. And another thing that I really want to let my male clients know whenever I do work with male clients, I teach my male clients how to separate their orgasms from their ejaculation. Now, this high level of mastery takes 6 months to a year to master. And one thing that I stress to them, and I want to let any of you out there knowing that are watching this, if you're trying to learn this on your own, do not try to learn this on your own with your partner. First, have this level of mastery and try out these techniques. If you're reading a book and trying to figure out on your own, it'll take a lot longer to learn. But if this is what you're trying to do, females are very intuitive. So if you start to try to do these practices without the right level of mastery while you're inside her, intuitively, like we can sense whenever our partners are logically thinking of something and not being fully present and connected to us. So you'll be sitting there thinking, okay, I read this and I'm supposed to breathe like this. And then I'm supposed to do this. And then I should do my PC muscles like that. And you're overthinking and you're not fully being present. And that can cause resentment in your lover. And so it's really important to, one, communicate to your lover that you're wanting to maintain, these kind of erections and be able to have sex with them for a long time. And that you're wanting to learn these practices, but you shouldn't be practicing on us. You should develop some form of mastery on your own to where you're able to self-pleasure and have these full body orgasms and already separate your orgasm from your ejaculation before you try to do it in partnered sex. Because in partnered sex, then you have the energy and the turn on the arousal of your female partner and the energy of the yoni or the pussy pulling, that is kind of a pulling force, and it elevates the intensity of everything, and you can go past the point of no return. So you're just setting yourself up for failure and disappointment if you're trying to learn this level of experience and this skill set with a partner. That's never how you begin this level of skill mastery. And so, not to shame you or anyone for having ejaculations. This is not about shame. It's just about understanding and just knowing when you're learning this and you want to learn these and master these techniques. One, it's always best to learn from someone who can coach you through this so you don't get frustrated, so you can achieve this in a, you compress time. When you get coaching, this is why I have coaches. I'm able to compress time and learn from someone who can teach me the skill so that I don't get frustrated and I get to my goal more quickly. And then I have been achieving my goals, and I have just changed so much in the last 2 years by, always having coaches coach me, because I'm like, okay, what's my next level up? What's the next thing I want to master? Right. But for those of you that are still thinking, oh, I just want to learn this on my own, I just want to warn you that when you're trying to learn this on your own, and then if you're trying to learn this on your own and practice on your partner and have your partner being your guinea pig, your test subject, as you're learning this, you can create a lot of resentment in the bedroom, because we really want more than anything for you to be intimate and present and connected with us. And when you're doing that, you're really being distracted, and then you're being more goal oriented, just as if you're watching porn and you're trying to recreate something in porn. Then you get more into being too caught up in your performance and not present enough with your partner. So again, meditation practice benefits are allowing you to have more presence, deeper connection, and it will also help you to develop the skill of lasting longer in the bedroom, because the longer you can last in meditative states, the longer you'll be able to last in sexual states as well. Now, if you're wanting to learn more about these techniques and you're wanting some coaching, just go to yestantra.com or click the link below. And there's a link in there where you can request a free 30-minute discovery call with me. There's an application that you'll need to fill out. And once you fill that application out, you'll be hearing from my team and we can find time for a call. I look forward to talking to you soon, and I'll be honored to guide you on your journey. I've been helping so many men overcome porn addiction, erectile dysfunction, premature ejaculation. I have one client that I had a session with him earlier today, and he shared with me that he's 60 years old and he and his wife are having better sex than they were having in their 20s and 30s. Before he was working with me, even Viagra was failing him. He was not even able to have sex with his wife while using Viagra. Now he is pharmaceutical free, fully functioning, and he says his wife is happier than ever. On one of our sessions the other day, he shared with me, it was so awesome. He was just like, I had an hour-long marathon session with my wife before work on Monday. Now each time we're together, she has at least 8 orgasms. And he was like, and I was ready to go again the next day. He was like, I feel so much power in my penis. I wish I discovered this 15 years ago. I love when my clients share these things with me. And his wife has been shy to work with me. She's an older generation and she's not as comfortable. But each time we have a session, he's so sweet. He'll be like, I just want to thank you. And my wife wants to thank you. And that's so beautiful. But he's been doing all this wonderful work, and it has enhanced their lovemaking, their intimacy. So the skills that you'll be learning from me will help you throughout your lifetime. So even when you're young, these skills will help you so that you don't have to face premature ejaculation, but especially erectile dysfunction as you age. And whenever you have to take things like Viagra, they have side effects. So then there's no unhealthy side effects with this. The side effects with the things that I teach my clients is that they have more energy. When you have more energy, you're able to be more focused. Men that are in control of their sexual urges are focused men. And focused men are more successful men. So often whenever you ejaculate frequently, you're draining your life force energy. If you read the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, chapter 11 talks about sexual transmutation. These were techniques used by Nikola Tesla, Thomas Edison, Steve Jobs to tap into their creative genius. And these are techniques that I teach my clients. So if you really want to have major success in the bedroom and outside the bedroom, I would be honored to guide you. Because how we do one thing is how we do everything. You will increase your magnetism, your confidence, and you will enhance your relationship first with yourself and then with the world around you. Again, I'd love to support you on this journey. If you have any questions or comments, please drop them below, and like or subscribe or share this video with anyone you think could benefit from it. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Have an amazing day, everyone.